welcome. Welcome to a new edition of Vaughan and Vivo. Yes, it's been many days now that you and I have been together. We've been together for a long time. Yeah, we've been together a long time, and now I hope that your progress is starting to take shape. I hope that you're starting to progress. I hope that you're starting to notice improvement. I hope that you're starting to advance. I hope you are starting to get better, because that's my objective, and that's my only objective. My objective is not to come here to entertain you, okay? But I need to entertain you to keep your attention, because learning a second language is boring, hard, tedious, cuesta arriba, uphill. And so if you're not entertained, if you don't enjoy it, it's odioso. It's horrible, okay? So my job here is to entertain you, and at the same time to teach you, and at the same time to provide enough English flowing from my mouth through the camera, through the wires and through the air into your ear to allow you to begin to understand better. So I have two didactical objectives. One is to make you aware of the structures we are using in these classes, and second, to bathe your ear. To bathe. Okay, bath is baño. To take a bath is bañarse. In la bañera, no en la piscina. That's to go swimming. Or on the beach is to go swimming. To take a bath. Ahora, bañar, se añade una E después de la TH, is bathe. Se pronuncia de forma totalmente distinta. In order to take a bath, you need to bathe yourself. And I want to bathe your ear with the sounds of the English language. That's why I talk more than my students, okay? Because I want to fill your living room with the sound of native English, okay? But at the same time, I want you to notice how my students speak, some of the questions they have or problems they have, and you can learn more. Because it's true, watching my students, you say, ay, qué bruto es, okay? You know, but if you come here, you will make the same mistakes too, all right? And so, but it's a good exercise. All right, now with me today, I have two good friends. Sitting on my right is Mercedes. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Are you glad to be here?
Yes, of course.
Are you cold?
No.
Do the lights hurt your eyes?
A little bit.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Have you ever been in front of so many lights?
No, never.
Never?
Well, this is my second time.
This is your second time?
Yes.
Okay, and Pedro, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you, and you?
Fine. Okay, Pedro, ask Mercedes, when the last time was she came here?
When was the last time you came here?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, a month ago.
No, habla un poco más alto.
If I remember right, a month ago.
A month ago. Ask her how many times she had been on TV before that.
How many times had you been on TV before this?
Just one.
Before that, the first one, okay.
Just one.
Ah, really? When?
Yes, December.
No, excuse me. No, I don't think she understood your question. She came here 1 month ago, all right? Ask her how many times she had been on TV before that.
Ah, okay.
How many times had you been on TV before that?
Never.
Never. Ask Pedro when the last time was he came here.
When was the last time you came here?
I came here 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Ask him how many times he had been on TV before that.
How many times have you been here?
No. Ask him how many times he had been. Had.
Okay.
It's the same in Spanish.
Yeah.
Las veces que había estado antes de la última vez. Ask him how many times he had been on TV before that.
How many times had you been here before that?
Or on TV in general.
Or on TV, yeah.
On TV, I have been several times before that.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Ask him if he used to be a TV star.
Did you used to be a TV star?
No, I didn't.
Ask him if he was on TV when he was a little boy.
Were you on TV when you was a little boy?
Yes,
no
I was.
entendido, perdona.
Were you on TV when you was a little boy? When you were a little boy.
Yes. Ahora quiero entonación de pregunta. Were you on TV when you were a little boy?
Okay. Were you on TV when you were a little boy?
Yes, I did.
Repeat the question.
Were you on TV when you were a little boy?
Yes, I was.
Good. Ask him how old he was when he was on TV the first time.
Okay. How old were you when you were on TV the first time?
I think I was 12.
12. And ask him why he was on television.
Where were you on television?
Because we did some plays.
Some plays. Obras de teatro,
Yes.
plays.
Small ones, but some-
Okay, on television.
Yes,
Ask if he was on national television.
Were you on national television?
yes, I was.
Ask if he became famous.
Did you become famous?
Did you become?
Did you become famous?
No, I didn't.
Ask if his parents were watching.
Were your parents watching?
Witching?
Watching.
Witching sería brujeando,
No.
de brujas.
Okay.
Watching.
Were your parents watching?
Parents.
Parents.
Pair.
Parents.
¿Cómo se dice aire?
Air.
Air. Pair.
Pair.
¿Cómo se dice pera?
Pair.
Parents.
Parents.
My parents eat pears in Paris. Mis padres comen peras en París.
My parents eat pears?
Pears? No.
Pears. My parents eat pears in Paris.
Paris.
Paris, yes.
No cambies Paris. My parents eat pears in Paris.
My parents eat pears in Paris.
Good.
Oh my God.
Now, ask if his parents were watching him.
Were your parents watching you?
Yes, they were.
Ask him if they were proud of him.
Were they proud of you?
I think so.
All right. Ask him how many times he was on TV.
How many times were you on TV?
TV.
TV.
For 2 or 3 times.
No se dice four con las veces. 2 or 3 times. Ask him if his teachers at school saw the programs.
Did your teachers at school see the programs?
I can't remember that.
Okay. All right. Ask if he has good memories from those experiences.
Do you have good memories from those experiences?
Yes, I do.
All right. Okay, good. Now, ask me if I was on TV when I was 12 years old.
Were you on TV when you were 12 years
No,
old?
I wasn't. Ask me how old I was when I was on TV the first time.
How old were you when you were on TV for the first time?
What does she want to know?
She wants to know how old you were the first time you were
On TV.
On TV.
I think I was 52. Never before. 52 or 53. Maybe 53. All right. And ask me if it was difficult for me to adapt to television.
Was it difficult to you? For you to adapt to television?
No, it was very easy. Ask me why.
Why is it very easy to adapt to television?
No, it was very easy.
Why was it very easy
To adapt.
To adapt.
Because I had been teaching English for so many years that it was a question of teaching, not really a question of TV. All right, translation booklet number 3. List number 9, Mercedes. Mercedes, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
¿Dónde has estado?
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Where have you been? Repeat.
Where have you been?
Beam or bin? Beam es una viga.
Yeah.
¿Dónde has estado usted viva? Viga.
Been.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Been?
All right. Good. Una vez más. ¿Dónde has estado?
Where have you been?
Good. He estado muy preocupado por ti.
I've been very worried about you.
Pues he estado muy ocupado últimamente.
I've been very busy lately.
I've been very busy. Tengo que soplarte las respuestas.
Yes.
I've been very busy. I've been very busy. Ask me if I've been busy lately.
Have you been busy lately?
Extremely busy. I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I've been really busy. Ask Pedro if he's been busy lately.
Have you been busy lately?
Yes, I have.
All right. And ask him why he has enough time to come here.
Why do you have enough time to come here?
To have some enjoy.
To enjoy myself. So you're not too busy to find time to have fun.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
All right. So I've been very busy. Lleva 3 días lloviendo.
It's been raining for 3 days.
Yeah, it's been raining for 3 days. Lleva 2 meses lloviendo.
It's been raining for 2 months.
Good. Te preocupas demasiado, Mercedes.
You worry too much.
You worry too much. Ask Pedro if his wife worries a lot.
Does your does your wife worry too much?
No, too much no. Ask if his wife worries a lot.
Does your wife worries a lot?
Repeat.
Yes. Does your wife worry a lot?
No te oigo.
Does your wife?
No.
Does your wife worry a lot?
Does your wife worry a lot?
Okay. Does your wife worry a lot?
Regarding her son, yes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ask him if his wife is a protective mother.
Is your wife a protective mother?
No, she isn't.
Ask him if his wife suffocates her son with affection.
Does your wife suffocate your son with affection?
Your
No,
son.
Son. Okay, yes.
Not son, son.
Yes, your son.
No, she doesn't.
All right, ask him if he's an overly protective father.
Are you an overly protective father?
Do you understand? Overly, excessively, overly protective father.
Maybe in a way.
Yeah, ask him if his son is an only child.
Okay, is your son the only child? An only.
¿Cómo se dice sol? El sol.
Son.
¿Y hijo?
Son.
¿Hijo del sol?
Son of the sun.
Son of the sun. Son, 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 son. All right. Ask him if his son, son, one. Ask if his one son. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Ask if his son is an only child.
Is your son an only child?
Yes, he is.
All right. Ask him how old he is.
How old is he?
He's 13.
13. Well, he's old enough now not to be. Your wife doesn't need to be so protective. Okay, good. All right. Te preocupas demasiado.
You worry too much.
No seas tan duro con ella.
Don't be too hard.
No demasiado. No seas tan duro con ella.
Don't be so hard
On
her.
Yes. Ask me if my wife is hard on me.
Is your wife hard on you?
No, she's not. Ask me if my boss is hard on me.
Is your boss hard on you?
No, he's not. Ask me if Marco is hard on me.
Is Marco hard on you?
Yeah, he's very hard, yeah. Duro conmigo.
Is your?
He's hard on. He's hard
On you.
on me. Okay, nunca he tenido suficiente dinero.
I've never had enough money.
Enough.
Money.
Ask Pedro if he has enough money to buy a yacht. Con Y, eh? A yacht.
Do you have enough money to buy a yacht?
¿Qué es yacht?
Yacht.
Jot is apuntar algo. To jot down. To write down. To jot down. To take down. To jot. Have you ever heard jot down?
No, never.
J-O-T. Jot.
Mm-hmm.
Jot. Como hot. Jot. To jot down is apuntar muy rápidamente algo.
Okay.
Y se usa a diario, eh? Jot down. But yacht
Yacht.
is yate. Yacht. Hielo. Di hielo.
Yellow.
Hielo. El hielo.
Hielo.
Cubos de hielo. Dilo.
Yellow.
Hielo yacht.
Yacht.
All right. Now, ask him if he has enough money to buy a yacht.
Do you have enough money to buy a yacht?
No?
Yacht.
A yacht?
Yacht. A yacht.
No, I don't.
All right. Ahora, traduce. No tengo suficiente dinero para comprar un yate todavía.
I don't have enough money to buy a yacht yet.
A yacht?
A yacht yet.
A yacht yet. Repeat, Pedro.
I don't have enough money to buy a yacht yet.
All right, bring me the camera. Okay, la griega en inglés. No es como la griega en español. La griega en inglés es como una I latina. Como decir hielo. Okay. Hiedra. Okay, that's how we say the Y. Yo. Tengo un yo-yo. Si viene un angloparlante aquí y quiere decirte que tiene un yo-yo y no habla bien castellano, va a decirlo más o menos así. Yo tengo un yo-yo. Yo tengo un yo-yo. Fijaos cómo estoy pronunciando la Y a lo guiri. Pues así es la Y en inglés. You are European. You are your own boss. Yellow is a color, no jello. Jello es gelatina. Yellow. I don't have enough money to buy a yellow yacht yet. Repeat.
I don't have enough money to buy a yellow
Yacht
yacht
yet.
yet.
You see, yellow yachts
Yeah,
are the
with
most
honey,
expensive. You can buy blue yachts, white yachts, green yachts, but the yellow yachts are the most expensive. Ask Pedro if he has enough money to buy a yellow yacht yet.
Do you have enough money to buy a yellow yacht yet?
Yet?
No, I don't.
Ask me if I have enough money to buy a yellow yacht yet.
Do you have enough money to buy a yellow yacht yet?
No, I don't. A blue yacht, yes, but not a yellow yacht. Yes. Los yuppies in Yemen hacen yoga.
Oh my God.
¿Cómo se diría? The yuppies
The yappies?
No, yappies.
Yeah, you're right. The yappies in Yemen
do
yoga.
All right, the yuppies in Yemen do yoga. Okay. Yoda y el oso yogi son amigos.
Yoda and
Yogi Bear?
Yogi Bear are friends.
Yes. Yoda and Yogi Bear are friends. Okay. Sí, quiero un yogurt.
Yes, I want a yogurt.
Yes, I want a yogurt. Repeat.
Yes, I want a yogurt.
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 Yes, I want a yogurt. All right. So, nunca he tenido suficiente dinero.
I've never had enough money.
¿Cuánto tiempo durará el juicio?
How long will it take the trial?
No, tardará, no, durará.
How long will
The trial?
the trial last?
Good. Ask me how long the First World War lasted.
How long did the First World War last?
War.
World.
No.
World, yes, you're right. World War.
Good.
Last.
Now, one more time. Ask me how long the First World War lasted.
How long did the First World War last?
It lasted 4 years. Ask me how long the Second World War lasted.
How long did the Second World War last?
The Second World War lasted 6 years. Okay? Ask me how long the 30 Years' War lasted.
How long did the 30-year war last?
30 years.
30 years war lasted.
Last. It lasted 31 years. All right? Ask me how long the American Civil War lasted.
How long did the American Civil War last?
It lasted 4.5 years. Okay? Ask me how long this class lasted yesterday.
How long did this class last yesterday?
It lasted 2 hours yesterday. Okay, to last. Okay. ¿Cuánto tiempo durará el juicio?
How long will the trial last?
Okay, how long will the trial last? ¿Puedes ayudarme?
Can you help me?
Yeah. ¿Me puedes echar una mano?
Can you give me a hand?
Can you give me a hand? No me lo tienes que agradecer. No.
You don't have to thank me.
You don't have to thank me for this class, really. Are you planning to say thank you at the end of the class?
Yes, of course.
But you don't have to thank me.
Yes, but I'm very polite.
I'm very grateful.
Grateful.
I'm very obliged. Se puede decir, pero si lo quieres decir...
Polite, I would say polite.
Ah, polite.
Polite.
Había entendido obliged.
No, polite.
You're very polite.
Yes.
But you don't have to say thank you. You don't have to thank me.
But I want
To.
to.
But I want to.
I want
Pero
to.
quiero. Ask Pedro if he's going to thank me when this class is over.
Are you going to thank him after, when
the
this
class?
class is over?
Yes, I am.
Ask him if he considers himself a polite person.
Do you consider yourself a polite person?
Yes, I do.
Me gusta ayudar a la gente.
I like to help people.
You like to help people? Really?
Yes, I do.
Ask me if I like to help people.
Do you like to help people?
Can't you tell?
Yes, I can.
Que traduce lo que acabo de decir.
Que no se ve, no se nota.
No se nota, no se ve. I'm helping you. Helping you. How much are you paying for this class? Tell me. Well, some people are paying because they are connected to Imagenio. But how much are you paying? Nothing. I'm giving it to you for free. No problem. Because I like to help people. Por fin han decidido casarse.
Finally, they have decided to get married.
Married. Está muy bien,
Married.
pero es mejor si insertas finally en otro sitio.
Okay. They finally have decided to get married.
They have.
They finally decided to get married.
Yeah. Ask me how long they have been engaged.
How long have they been engaged?
For 16 years.
Oh my God.
Don't you think it's time to get married?
It's time.
Ya es hora.
It's time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Okay, it's about time. Ask me how old they are.
How old are they?
They're 32. So they started going out together when they were 16. Ask me why they have waited so long.
Why have they waited so long?
Waited.
Why have they waited so long?
Well, first they needed to wait until he found a permanent job. Then they needed to wait until she found a permanent job. And then they had to wait until they had the key to their new flat and the mortgage settled. You understand?
Yes.
Everything was perfect. And then they got married. This is last year. Ask me if they're still married.
Are they still married?
No, they separated.
Oh my God.
Okay. They waited too long. Okay. Everything had to be perfect. Estancos, compartimentos estancos. Okay. And finally, se casaron hace unos años.
They got married a few years ago.
They got married a few years ago. No he tenido tiempo, Pedro.
I haven't had time.
Ask me why.
Why didn't you have time?
Porque has saltado el pasado.
Why did you have time?
Look, no he tenido tiempo.
I haven't had time.
Ask me why.
Why haven't you had time?
Good. Do you understand?
Yes.
Well, it's different. You see, if somebody says, no he tenido tiempo, no vas a preguntar, ¿por qué no tuviste tiempo? Has saltado de tiempo de verbo. I haven't had time, Pedro. Ask me why.
Why haven't you had time?
Because I haven't had the chance to do anything. Ask me why.
Why haven't you had the chance to do anything?
Very good. Okay, I haven't had time. I haven't had time. La película terminó más tarde de lo que esperábamos.
The film ended or finished.
No.
Ended. Yes. The film ended
Later.
than we expected.
La X donde...
Than we expected.
Than we expected. All right, bring me the camera. Okay, the film ended. Las películas end. Las personas terminamos. We finish. Finish is a personal verb. I finish, you finish, she finishes, he finishes, they finish, we finish. To finish. To end is an impersonal verb. This class will end. The movie ended. The war ended. Okay? This class will end when I decide to finish the class. Okay, when I decide to finish teaching, that's when this class will end. All right? But it's not true. This class will end when Marco tells me that it's over, okay? He's the boss, and I have to follow rules. I don't like following rules, but in this case, I have to follow rules. And this class has a finite duration, which means that when this class ends, I need to finish. But we'll continue after this. It's only a 5-minute break. Okay, so la película terminó más tarde de lo que esperábamos.
The movie ended later than we expected.
Good. Han tardado mucho.
It has taken a lot
¿A quién?
to them.
It has taken them
It has taken them a lot of time.
a long time.
A long time.
Ask me if it took me a long time to understand Mercedes.
Did it take you a long time to understand Mercedes?
Well, I still don't understand her. She's a woman. Do you expect? Do you understand women?
No.
Okay, it's an impossible task. So I don't even try. Ask me if it took me a long time to master your language.
Did it take you a long time to master my language?
Yes, it took me a long time. Ask me if it took me a long time to learn to teach on TV.
Did it take you a long time to learn to teach on TV?
Not too long. No, it didn't. No time. It took un sentiment. No, it took me no time. Ask me if it took me a long time to learn to teach.
Did it take you a long time to teach?
To learn to teach.
To learn to teach. To teach. Sorry.
Yes, to teach well. Yes, it took me about. It took me 2 weeks to learn how to teach. Relatively well. It took me 10 years to learn how to teach well. Do you understand? That last 20% to differentiate a true professional from a good amateur took me 10 years, 5 or 10 years. It took me a long time. Because before that, I could base my success on my personality, but not on technique. Now on both. You understand? And that took a long time. Okay? Ask Mercedes if it took her a long time to get used to married life.
Did it take you a long time to get used to a married life?
Good. Está muy bien. ¿Quieres repetir y decir used to? Junta las cosas.
Did it take you a long time to get used to the married life?
The married life? No, married life.
Yes, it did.
Really?
Yeah.
Ask me if it took me a long time.
Did it take you a long time?
No, I got used to it on the first day.
Lucky you.
I'm very adaptable. Yeah, I'm very flexible and moldable. Are you an inflexible woman?
No, I'm not.
Ask Pedro if he's an inflexible husband.
Are you an inflexible husband?
No, I am not.
No, I'm not. Ask if he's an intolerant husband.
Are you an intolerant husband?
No, I am not.
Ask Mercedes if she is intolerant with faults in other people.
Are you intolerant with faults in other people?
Faults.
It depends. Which
Oh.
faults?
What kind? Ask her how many children she has.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
Ask her how old they are.
How old are they?
One is 8 and the other one is 5. It's going to be 5.
8 and almost 5.
Almost 5.
Ask her when the young one is going to turn 5.
When the youngest is going to... When will the youngest go to get...
Escucha.
I've lost myself.
Lo estás fastidiando.
Yes.
Ask her, and with this we finished the segment. Ask her when her youngest is going to turn 5.
When your youngest is going...
When
is your youngest going to
turn
5?
On April?
In April.
In April.
What day?
11th.
April the 11th.
11th.
Okay. All right. So he's an Aries.
Yes.
Aries.
Oh, yes.
All right. Not bad. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Maybe Pedro will be with me. Maybe I'll kick him out. I'm not sure. I'm going to make the decision. I will make up my mind during the break, and I will act on my decision during the break. All right. So don't walk away. Come back in 5 minutes.